What's up, feline fathers? Cat daddies, get it? What's up, cat daddies? Ain't shit going on. Old man, like always, doing what I do every day. Run. I ain't sweating like I'm usually sweating. Usually see it in my knees and stuff. I was asking a friend about me, like she was asking me about boxing and taking her son to the gym. And like I said, when you take your son to the gym, you know, I wouldn't let him join right away. I would let him watch and see how the other coaches work with their fighters. And that way you can pick a coach to teach, you will pick a coach that would train your son. Because a lot of coaches don't know what they be doing. They learning just like you are. And they think they're gonna throw your son in there with some lions to make him tough. That ain't gonna make him tough. And I want to say, your body is not made to be hit on. So you're not proving how tough you are by standing there and letting the guy beat you up. I'm just saying in general. I be seeing guys letting guys beat them up. If you're not learning, man, you need to get out of here. Because you letting the guy beat you up, he fucking you up. Like I said, you're going to be talking like you got bubble gum stuck in your mouth. And that ain't good. You need to, like when I was an amateur, my coach used to train me. He used to teach. I had two, but I had one that was a little more sophisticated than the other. One was real tough. He was like, he was real tough. His name, I forgot his name, but Rick. He was crazy Puerto Rican dude. It was both Puerto Rican, as a matter of fact. Rick and Ralph. Ralph was real good. Ralph was more cool. He was cooler with his moves. Rick was a nut, boy. But yeah, Rick and Ralph up in Webster, PAL. But and I had guys that I used to watch. I used to watch Sean Daughtry. I used to watch Jeff Griswold, Junior Niquay, Victor Miller. Those are like some of the guys. And that little Puerto Rican dude named Ralphie. He was good, but he used to be messing with that stuff. So he was real little too. I think he was like 126. Sean was 147. Junior Niquay, he was 165. He was about 6'2", from Africa. Victor Miller, he was about 5'8", 140, and Jeff Griswold was about 5'9", 5'10", 147. He could punch, 147. He could punch. Well, I seen Jeff Griswold, he knocked down the heavyweight one time. He was 147. He could punch. He wasn't a good boxer, but he could punch. He could punch, boy. I used to just watch them guys. I used to watch them guys and go, copy their moves and stuff. And back then, that's when Tuesday night fights used to come on. So I used to watch Tuesday night fights. The guy that's from Houston, his name is Quincy Taylor. He was pretty good. That's the only one I know from Houston. I know Evander Holyfield trains in Houston. He used to train in Houston. I used to watch, that's when Tuesday night fights used to come on. That's when the guys from Philly used to fight. Damn, I can't think of their names. I remember like James the Heat Kitchen. Damn, I forgot. I can't remember none of them guys' names. But there was a lot of fighters back then on Tuesday night fights. The fireman from Philadelphia. It was the fireman from Philadelphia. That's when Bernard Hopkins, he wasn't around yet. He was just coming up at 160. But yeah, I used to just watch boxing, Tuesday night fights, and that's and then the HBO fights. And that's how I learned. And I used to read the KO magazine and stuff like that. And then I met Don Turner, and Don Turner, he taught me a lot of stuff. And then I was training at Gleason's in Times Square on 42nd Street, and I used to spar Saul Manby, Terrence Howley, who else? Junior Jones came by a couple of times. That's when Kevin Kelly was in Brooklyn. But yeah, don't let them beat your son up. Make sure you got somebody that's teaching him something. And when I say beat him up, I don't mean because I'm not saying he's soft. He's just unexperienced yet. Once you get experience, you learn. But he's unexperienced right now, and that's why don't be letting them guys beat him up. Trying to use him and shit. Fuck that. All right, Jay. Here we go. Talking later.